Hello everyone, see you again, and this is Villain Hubs. So today we're back to Infernal Hulk again, but issue 7. So in the last issue we already know that Infernal Hulk has already destroyed Tony Stark's new armor, the Hellbuster armor. And while Infernal Hulk is destroying his armor, he tells Reed Richards to fire cluster mines to destroy Infernal Hulk's living city. But the cluster mines still can't destroy the city because there's a giant dragon using its wings to cover the city from the mines, like a shield protecting it from the explosion of the mines. So at the end of the last issue, we also see a group of people who act like they don't care what happened. We don't know who they are. And now this issue, we're going to find out who that group of people are. So the first page here is the pink guy talking here, but I'm not reading it. So he's transforming his body. The guy you see is Glob. And for those of you who don't know his origin, you can check out my short video on my channel, or I'll put the link in my description. So now we switch to the American Midwest, and you see there are a lot of mutants hiding here. So these mutants can't go outside because when people see them, they'll attack them. You know, like people don't like mutants in the city anymore. And here you can see that they just send mutants that look like humans out to find food or something they need to survive. So the guy just got some tacos for the mutants, and they all get to eat them together. But while they're enjoying the tacos together, the Infernal Hulk suddenly appears, and he's coming for Leech. So Leech is the most powerful mutant. His ability is to disable other mutants' powers, but for those with magical powers, Leech's powers don't work on them, like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, and the Infernal Hulk. Do you know why? Because the Infernal Hulk is a demon. So why did he come for Leech? So you can see that Pyro, Urg, and Marrow are trying to protect Leech, but none of them can stand a chance. Because here, while they're trying to attack the Infernal Hulk, he rips Marrow in half, and then he grabs Leech and walks away. So now we cut to the X-Men base in Alaska. So you're all going to ask why all the mutants and the X-Men are hiding. You know, because everyone's after them. I mean, the government and the Orcas are looking for them and taking them out. So we can see that Cyclops is recruiting all the mutants to prepare for a fight against the Infernal Hulk, to protect all the mutants from that monster Hulk. We cut to Louisiana and you can see Wolverine and Jubilee going out somewhere, or maybe for some chicken. And you can see Jubilee asking Wolverine about what he saw. Like she asks about what happened to Leech and the mutant population. Then we can see that the Hulk has already arrived in Alaska at night, and he just lets Leech do some work for him. So when we jump to the next point here, the X-Men are getting together and planning their mission. And in the middle of that, Leech suddenly appears, and when Cyclops sees that, he asks Quentin to report the situation on the telepathic network. But she responds like, I don't feel anything. So you know why? Because Leech has already turned off her powers. So this is the great strategy of the Infernal Hulk. I mean, he is so smart that he can defeat all the mutants without even trying. So at that moment, Hulk and David Bridger come too. And Hulk said, I am not here to fight, I just need one of you. And Cyclops said, why are you choose our kind? Our kind is wrong for you to choose. This is so funny here. Then Magneto didn't care about that, and he immediately activated the Sentinel robot and sent it to attack the Infernal Hulk. Then, when Hulk saw that, he just smiled and told Bridger to do what he brought him to do. So for those of you who don't know who Bridger is, check out my long-form video explaining the Infernal Hulk. So at this point here, you can see that the Infernal Hulk just destroyed the Sentinel robot that Magneto just sent after him. Hulk was like, amazing, you send this toy to attack me. And so you can see here Cyclops is shooting his optic beam directly at the Infernal Hulk, and other mutants like Magic also start attacking him. But it's not just Magic. So we have Cyclops, Magneto, and Psylocke too. I think 4 of them would be enough to take down the Hulk. So you all think like me, right? But no. At this point here, you can see that Hulk just takes them all down, and you can see Magneto. Hulk just throws a piece of metal into his body. And Magic's sword is stuck in Hulk. He almost uses that sword to cut off Magic's head, but Leech just comes and tells him that Bridger's job is done. And Hulk was like, not done yet, you'll see me again. And then he just jumps out with Magic's sword. So after Hulk escapes, the X-Men just notice that he took Glob with him. So now we're back in New York, the Baxter Building. And this is said to be Glob gone, and we're failing. And you can see that all the Avengers are trying to figure out how to stop the Infernal Hulk and discussing it, and Reed was like, we're failing. But then, while they're talking, someone comes in and says that what Reed said is wrong. So that guy is Bruce. And he came to tell them that if you want to stop the monster, you just have to create a better monster. So the story of this matter ends here. And what happened next? Maybe I think he will turn into one of his personalities, that inside his mind. But with that being said, guys, our video ends here, and thank you all for watching. So if this video make your day, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You know it helps me a lot. Anyway, peace.